Hi guys, my name's Ellie, welcome to my channel, and we are doing day 11 of the Shop My Stash Advent Calendar, and it is the Modern Renaissance palette. So this is something I picked out because it is, oh, it's so dirty. It's so dirty already. This is something a lot of people have or have dupes of in their collection. So let's just hop into what my looks were. First look, I used burnt orange in the crease with red ochre as well in the outer corner and crease, and then Primavera on the lid and inner corner, the same two in the crease on the lower corner, lower lash line. I really like it. I feel very pretty. They blended really, really nicely. I have to go to work though. So, I have warm taupe in the crease with antique bronze on the lid and Vermeer in the inner corner. I think it turned out really nice. I was not expecting such a shine out of antique bronze, but I'm here for it. It's pretty. I have to go to work. So I'm playing with glitter today, and I want to show you the base look before I put things over it that aren't the Modern Renaissance. So I have Bone Fresco in my crease with Love Letter on the outer corner and crease, and then Vermeer on the inner half and the inner corner. Now I'm going to go put some glitter over it, and then I'll show you the finished look. But this is just what you could do with, mascara and liner and be done for the day. And this is the finished look. So as you can see, the glitter does something different. I did, you can definitely do the part without it, but I just want to wear these glitters and see how well they last throughout the day because they're quite chunky. And I'm hoping they stay on my lid. But I have to go shopping, since it's a very dangerous choice today, and get some lunch. And how I feel about the palette. I really like it. It's really, really nice. I've got, let's knock that out. It's really, really pretty. I would consider it to have two real shimmers, and because antique bronze is honestly, it's a satin. It's not showing up like a shimmer. So you're stuck with Vermeer and Primavera, which are nice and worked a little bit more than I was expecting. They're a little bit more versatile than I thought. But it's a gorgeous palette. It's really, really nice. They do blend very, very well. This is a fantastic matte formula, and they really do give that effect of just like really nicely blended, faded Renaissance looks. Like it's very flattering. They're very, very nice. The only problem I had is that I kept wanting to use different shimmers with this. I want to pair this, which is what I would consider, basically an almost all matte palette, because these two are nice, but they're nothing super unique. I really wanted to pair this with other shimmers. I would love to grab this and a full shimmer palette and just make a ton of different looks with these lovely tones framing it. And I think that's a lot of what people are using it for nowadays, because having Vermeer and Primavera is nice, but it's a like a cool tone champagne and a light gold, and they're very pretty. They are very standard. This is a very easy to make, a palette that's very easy to make looks out of. They pair really well together. You do have cool tones, you do have warm tones, you've got some depth, you've got some pops. Like I would consider Love Letter a pop. It's not as much of a pop as it was when it first came out, but it is still, it adds something really nice to looks. I quite like it. Ooh, so shiny. And I do want to keep playing with it. This is definitely the kind of thing I understand why this is so hyped and why people are considering this their holy grail for all sorts of different things, because it is really, really nice. It is very easy to use and to pair colors together out of. And it is a really nice thing that I would keep as a companion palette for a lot of different other things. If I have, you get those palettes that are like 90% shimmer and like 2 crease shades. And the crease shades are alright, but they don't really do as much with the color stories you'd like to do with the shimmers that you have. You'd like to pair them with a mauve, with a gray, with an orange. You've got them in this. And I think this is a really nice palette. I think that's why it did make such an impact on the market and lean people into more warm tones, because it's not all warm. Like, Antique Bronze is kind of browny. I'll say Bone Fresco is really, really cool. These pinks, they pair better for me with the cool tones than the warm tones, because I'd rather use like red ochre for the warm tones. Cypress Umber is pretty standard neutral, and I I can see why this had such a profound change on the way people were looking at warm tones. And the way people are incorporating stuff like oranges and reds nowadays. So, I like it quite a bit. Hopefully it was nice for you guys. If you're one of the few people who doesn't have it, hopefully it's helped you get an idea of whether or not it still holds up to the nowadays hype. Because I'm not sure people are still doing as many reviews of it. I think it got a ton of reviews when it first came out, and it got mentioned as, like, this is my go-to palette a lot. And I haven't really seen it popping up as much, other than people in my panning communities who are panning it. And I think it does really hold up. I think it has stood the test of time. I've had this palette for 10 months? Yeah, going on 10 months. And I do wish I'd used it more, and I'm going to hopefully use it more moving forward. So, hopefully this was nice for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.